All right, good morning. Welcome to Houston Oasis. We are a community grounded in reason. We are a diverse group of free thinkers, a diverse body of opinion coming together to celebrate the human experience. And today I understand our musician is Steve Daly, somebody we've had with us before. His music style is 80s British pop, is that right, Steve? He's got a website, he's not selling CDs here today, but he's got a website, SteveTheBrit.com, if you want to learn more about his music. Steve, why don't you start us off with a song?
Well, one of the first things I noticed when I came to the United States 30 years ago was the love for Irish people. So everyone always says, are you from Australia? No. Are you from Scotland? No. Are you from Ireland? No, actually I'm from a little place called England where most of you came from. But if you love me more, I'll be Irish. So I used the Steve the Brit. I was gonna put thewittyenglishman.com, but some people don't like English people as much as they like Irish. So being British doesn't offend any of the people from the islands. But I like to tell Irish people and Scottish people that I'm not British, I'm English, because that's what they do to me. No, I'm not British, I'm Irish. How can you make that mistake? A song called Truth. I lied to you, I cheated too, so what friend can I be? But still you stick through thick and thin, hoping that you'll change me. I towed the line, I fell behind, and our love began to wane. Something grew, it was then that I knew that our love was not the same. Well, the truth, playing tricks with me again. Yeah, the truth is the toughest thing to explain. Well, the truth has to be told, and my love runs hot and cold. But the truth is not my middle name. We threw a rope attached with hope way down into the sea, where lovers swim so deep within those tides of mystery. For what it's worth, I don't deserve a girl as strong as you. Worth so much for me, I'm sure, but this is just the truth. Oh, the truth is playing tricks with me again. The truth is the toughest thing to explain. Yeah, the truth has to be told. My love runs hot and cold. The truth is not my middle name. Told. My love runs hot and cold. The truth is not my middle name. Thank you so much. And so after, this is my third gig this weekend. I live in the Austin area now, so I'll come up here and I have to play 2 or 3 gigs to justify getting out of my chores. And so, you know, I've told you about the Irish, English, British, Scottish thing, but most people ask me if I'm from Australia more than anything, so I figured I'd just go ahead and learn some Australian songs. You know? Everybody loves an Australian. So anyway, one of the most famous Australian songs is The Land Down Under. And I've already had 3 requests for that song today already. So I think it's the human didgeridoo in the middle of the song that everybody really likes. But anyway, let's see it. How's this going? in a fried out Humvee on a hippie trail head full of zombies. I met a strange lady, she made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast. And she said, do you come from the land down under? No, I come from England, where the women just glow and the men plunder. Can you hear the thunder? Better run and you better take cover. There's the famous verse. Buying bread from the man in Brussels, 6'4", and he's full of muscle. I said to the man, do you speak my language? He said, now mate, get some of this Vegemite sandwich. He said, do you come from the land down under, where the beer just flows and the men shunder? Can you hear the thunder? Better run and you better take cover. Dining again in Bombay, with a slack jaw and not much to say. Said to the man, are you trying to tempt me? Because I come from the land of plenty. And he said, oh, I come from the land down under, where the beer just flows and the men shunder. I made that part up. Can you hear the wonder? Better run and you better take cover. I bought a toothbrush, some toothpaste, and a flannel for my face, pajamas, a hairbrush, new shoes and a case. I said to my reflection, let's get out of this place. Past the church and the steeple, laundry on the hill, the billboards and the buildings, the memories of it still keep calling and calling. But forget it all, I know I will. Tempted by the fruit of another, tempted by the truth that discovered what's been going on. Now that you have gone, there's no other. Tempted by the fruit of another, tempted by the truth that discovered. And the baggage carousel, keep on moving. I'm wishing I was well. I said it's no occasion, it's no story I can tell. At my bedside, empty pocket, a foot without a sock. Your body gets much warmer, and I fumble for the clock. Long by, there's a dungeon. I wish that it would stop. Tempted by the fruit of another, tempted by the truth that discovered what's been going on. Now that you have gone, there's no other. Tempted by the fruit of another. who hates to be untrue. I said to my reflection, tell me what is there to do? Tempted by the fruit of another, tempted but the truth is discovered. What's been going on? What's been going on? So when I first learned this song, there's actually about 27 chords in this song. I felt really like I'd achieved something. And then I realized that this chord sequence here is the beginning to about 75 songs from the 80s. 70s and 80s. And there was only one song ever written. And so this is, when I'm doing gigs and people request these songs that I don't particularly care for, I'll sing one line and then I'll consider that job done. It's like this. Werewolves in London, because I'm from England. Wow. And it also fits Sweet Home Alabama, which I always refuse to play, where the skies are so blue. And you can also do Go On, Take the Money and Run. This should be Barack Obama's theme song. Oh, take the money and run. Ooh, yeah. So anyway, the song's called Tempted. Tempted by the fruit of another. What's been going on? What's been going on? So I just wanted to point out what a wonderful thing the internet is, because I'm sure you all have an example of a song that you thought you knew the lyrics to, and then when you looked it up on the internet, it wasn't even close. This is an interesting song because I've changed one word in the whole song, and it changes the meaning of the song. It's a song called Every Time You Go Away, You Take a Piece of Me. And you'll hear the word that I changed in just a second. And I usually dedicate it to vegetarians, because there's not many songs about vegetarians. So hey, we can't solve any problems. Why do we lose so many tears? Go again when the leading man appears. Always the same thing. Oh, can't you see we got everything going on and on, you know. Every time you go away, you take a piece of meat with you. Every time you go away, you take a piece of meat with you. You told me you were a vegetarian. Why don't you try a salad sometime? Leave mine alone. So go on and go free. Baby, you're too close to see. Oh, I can feel your body move. It doesn't mean that much to me. Well, I can't go on singing the same old thing. Oh, baby, can't you see we got everything going on and on, you know. Every time you go away, sing piece of meat with you. Every time you go away, you take a piece of meat with you. There's a lot more lyrics to this song that I made up myself, but there's children here, so I'm not going to do it. Piece of me with you. You take a piece of me with you. I'm on to another song now, by the way. I didn't know I was going to do this, my hands just kind of went there. There is freedom within, there is freedom without. Try to catch the deluge in a paper cup. There's a battle ahead, many battles are lost, but you never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. Well, you know they won't win. Now I'm towing my car, 'cause there's a hole in the roof. My possessions are causing me suspicion, but there's no proof. 'Cause in the paper today, tears of war and a waste, and you turn right over to the TV page. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. Well, you know they won't win. So now I'm walking again to the beat of the drum, and I'm counting the steps to the door of your heart. Only shadows appear, barely clear in the room. Get to know the feel of liberation and release. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. Well, you know they won't win. You remember I said in the 80s, there's only a couple of songs written, they're all variations of the same thing. But they win. Hey now, thanks for having me, folks. I'll see you next time. Thank you.